Yo, what is up boys, and welcome back to yet another video brought to you by G2A.com. Check out the link at the top of the description and use code PSI for 3% cashback for some cheap video games. So, in case you're wondering right now, Lewis, the screen's froze, you fucking terrible editor. No, it's not froze, you idiot, I'm just in the camera, don't worry, it still moves, it's going to move in a second. You can see this is me, Lewis, right here, and I'm holding out my hand for this fresh-ish, brand new revolutionary experience. I'm joking, but this is the third time I'm recording this because, well, I scuffed it twice, and yes, I do say scuffed too much. And essentially the TLDR is, if you guys see my video yesterday on the DayZ 1.9 or the DayZ mod 1.9 update, don't get mistaken, there hasn't been a DayZ standalone update, or I think there has, but like it added a Christmas hat or something, no one cares. But if you've seen that video right there, I proposed the question of why is there no good ARMA-free DayZ-esque experience, and I'm not saying this is necessarily going to be that, but I do want to start my very own PsiSyn DayZ server, as you'll see in the title. There is a bit of a caveat to that, because essentially I don't have anyone to do it, and that's why this video exists. Not only show you guys this awesome new map, or relatively new, and also a big update which just came out today. Thank you whoever told me about the update. I forgot who you are, but you're great. But yeah, since the new update came out, I thought, like, why not make my own server? And I need one of you guys to either, you know, reach out to me. My email's lewis@psisyn.com, or if you know someone, you can tell them to reach out to me. And we're gonna try to make a server with TFR, with zombies, with probably no roleplay. You know, we can decide a few things like how many vehicles there's going to be. Is there going to be bases? Is there going to be trader zones? Which I think this place right here could be a really good fit for a trader zone. Stuff like that you guys can decide in the comment section below, I guess. But I do want to have like mostly the creative control. I want one of you guys to reach out to me. Like I said, if you've got a friend or whatever who has some exile experience. And we're going to be making a server. The PsiSyn Life network server, honestly, was about 10 times more popular than I ever could have asked for it to be. I didn't expect that to go well, so although I'm still a pessimist going into this, it could just suck and we'll, you know, close it down after like a week. I do think, just because the map's so amazing and because, I don't know, it's fun to shoot people and my brand name brings quite a lot of people to servers, there's a chance we could make something decently popular for the next few weeks. So this map, if you guys haven't seen already, is Chernarus Redux. The new map, or the new update, like I said, came out today. If you want to check out that, there'll be a link in the description. I've already asked for map creators, is it okay for us to use this on the server? And they are completely okay with that, and the map's awesome. Essentially, if you haven't seen it before, though I did make a video on it about 3 months ago, it's like a post-apocalyptic, really nicely made version of Chernarus. So it's things like this, which you might wonder, where the hell are we? This is an underground train station, which are really hard to do, as you guys will know, because of how ARMA-free's map creator is. It's got a little parking lot over here, and we are actually right now just north of Berezino, which unfortunately hasn't been touched by the magical touch of the Chernarus Redux guys yet. Not to be mistaken for Desolation Redux, which kind of sucks, unfortunately. But still, they've added this thing, which is amazing. Along with this, there's a bunch of new underground environments, which literally were the reason which pushed me to say, yes, let's make a server on this mod, because there isn't many servers on this map. There isn't many servers on this map, and I definitely do want to have one. I want to have TFR. I want to be able to communicate with people. Yes, roleplay is not a necessity. Again, if you guys want to tell me what you think about that, leave in the comments. Some people have tried. Vulcan Network tried it. What was off one? Awaken RP tried it, I think. Both ARMA-free based mods, and they flopped because they tried to roleplay when ultimately no one wanted to roleplay. This game is amazing. There's definitely potential for some amazing roleplay with, you know, United Nations and their little blue outfits, people getting infected and stuff. But ultimately, ARMA's kind of dead, and so is my channel. Haha, never heard that one before. So, I don't think it's possible, at least not right now, but maybe in the future. Maybe if no one uses TFR, maybe we'll turn that off and just make it so it's more of a simple shooty kind of thing. This could be a trader zone right here, it's beautiful. But anyway, we're going to go around the map, we're going to talk a bit about ideas and stuff like that, and yeah, I'm hoping we can get this thing on the road, get it up and running before the end of the year. Just to confirm, we are still putting most of our efforts into the PsiSyn live server. That's why we want someone else to do this. We want to give you a box. We want to give you some money. I don't know how much money. I guess it depends on how successful it is. And we want you to use the PsiSyn name to essentially have a popular community. If you are talented, but don't have a community to reach, I am going to be the person to go to, I think, at least right now, to give you a community to reach. Even if you're not really that talented and you just know Exile decently, this is still an opportunity for you. Whether you guys are like a texturer, a modeler, animator, those don't seem to really exist, whatever else, and you want to help us out and be involved, then, you know, just reach out to me, lewis@psisyn.com. I'll respond to all your emails. The problem is this guy right here, see right here, this guy, I just found him on the street. This guy's not talented. He's not talented at all. This video is very unedited, mostly because I tried 3 times to make it and it failed. I made my bitrate 2000 rather than 20,000, and the first time Shadowplay was lagging, and I didn't realize until after. But yeah, if you are talented and need a community to reach, then I can do that for you. This right here, by the way, is the bottom left of the map. This is Komarovo. No, it's Kamenka, never mind. This is Kamenka. It's just everywhere looks beautiful, and there's not only one new underground environment added and all these beautiful interiors with the moss coming off them and stuff like that. I showed you guys Chernarus in the last video, although I will probably go to it very quickly. There's actually another 2 interiors for me to show you guys, which I'm going to show you right now. I know, it's exciting, so exciting. So this one right here, if you guys know where this is, you're a genius. This is Alta Hill, the place which is normally nothing more than a hill, and it's called Alta. There's normally nothing here, but this is a military base. But don't get mistaken, guys. There's something a bit exciting going on under the hood. If we just go down here a bit and then a bit more, ooh, what the fuck is going on here? That's right. It's an underground military base. Perfect for some cool gameplay ideas with maybe radiation or some spooky noises, stuff like that. I don't know, man. It's a shame that DayZ Standalone sucks, because this map, honestly, I feel like it's better made in some regards than DayZ Standalone. Like, you'll see Chernarus just looks so beautiful and mossy and post-apocalyptic. This is how Standalone should have looked, I feel like. But ultimately, ARMA 3 runs like shit, but like there's no other options. There's no AAA game in between now and 5 years ago when the mod first came out, almost 6 years ago now. There's no game which has good voice of IP, a massive open world, zombies, all that kind of stuff. Ignore those flickering buildings. It's just a bug in the editor, I think. You know, look at this. We can walk along the rooftops. Like, it's beautiful, but there's no game which does it better than ARMA 3, which is why people keep on going to live servers and making these scuffed ass zombie servers, and why people even play DayZ Standalone, because there's just nothing better out there. There really should be. Like, Standalone's, I don't know what the fuck's going on with it. You know, I complained about it yesterday and it put some people off, clearly, but it should have been much more than it is. It could have been so much more than it is. Dean mentioned like 150 player slots, better voice of IP, drugs, you know, flying vehicles, beta XD, all that kind of stuff. Never fucking happened. Anyway, we're going to go to the magical underground base. We're going to go explore around it. Yeah, there's just so much potential of ARMA, and there's just no other game which does it, which is a real shame, because I feel like it could be done so much better. This is, of course, on a single-player offline mission, but once we get on multiplayer, it is going to run pretty badly. This interior does run pretty nice, to be honest, but other than that, just because of how ARMA is, with more objects in it, with all of these small things, with moss everywhere, it does become a bit of a lag fest. Not a lag fest. It doesn't run that bad. I've definitely played worse maps, cough, Lakeside, cough. Or an even worse case is probably like Metropolis, like the Spanish community. They added so many buildings. Oh my god, that was like 15 FPS. But anyway, I'm going to bring you guys down for a little adventure. We're going to go down into the underground. You could even make this, like, if you wanted, you know, because you can do anything. It's a modded server. We're going to have, like, weapon packs, you know, clothes, stuff like that. We could make this, you know, like you could make it a bank, like a major crime to make some money or something, which you could then use in the safe zone. I don't know why you do that, but the point is the possibilities are endless with ARMA. A bit of trivia. Do you guys know what this is right here? I actually did this in the video I made a second ago, so I need to say the same thing. This is, if you don't know the object, you're a noob. That's all I'm going to say, not an idiot, because it's fine. I know because I'm a tryhard. This is an ATM, guys. I know. I've seen it so many times, I even know what the back of it looks like, so it's pretty good. And then let's go ahead and venture down below and see what things are like down there. I mean, I've already seen it. You can't open up this because it's placed in the map, not in the mission. This is one of the limitations of fucking ARMA 3. If you place some things in the map, for some reason they don't work. Things like this doesn't work. Normally it's a scroll wheel action, but because it was placed in the map, not the mission, because obviously I'm not running a mission file, it just doesn't work. It's stupid. Like, why do things like this happen? Why can't you make caves in ARMA? Why does it run so fucking badly? Oh, I'm getting angry, but like at the same time, it's exciting. It's exciting. You know, if ARMA was more popular and we had more people playing it, I'd be rich, I'd have a Rolex, but would also have more people modding it, and, you know, it would be good, but we don't. So, yeah, good job, Bohemia. I'm going to blame it on Bohemia. We didn't seize the opportunity we had with DayZ Standalone. We didn't seize the opportunity we had with Battle Royale, but still, we end up coming crawling back for the experience that is whatever the fuck this is. I mean, it's fun. It's just, it could be more. But anyway, we've got two entrances. One thing you'll notice about pretty much everything around the map is they always think about having more than one entrance to everything. So even things like this area over here, you've seen the second ago, which I love this place. It just looks so nice. I don't even know if this is a default ARMA object. There's some customized objects in this. But also you'll notice a bunch of these buildings end up when they're not normally. I mentioned this before, but even this building right here normally just has a direct route up the elevator shaft, but this actually has every single floor opened up. And you can see there's like a little area where Survivor would chill right here. We've got some beds here. Like, imagine the role play possibilities. But this is the second ability up right here. Like, this place has 3 ways to go down, and even the core entrance has 2 entrances in it, which I'm hoping Even though ARMA's a trade killy piece of shit, we should be able to get some nice frags here, you know? But I'm going to take him out Ruga and use my auto clicker. You guys ready? Sorry, all clickers are fine, guys. They're fine. I like all clickers. But anyway, let's venture down. Obviously, if the rain sometimes goes through a ceiling because technically it's still below the terrain. Wait, no, it's above the terrain. Sometimes it doesn't go through, so it's okay. But anyway, this is like a tunnel system. It's awesome. I love it. You've got some areas down it to explore, like this right here. More trivia. What map is that? I'll tell you guys in a second. Give you guys a few more seconds to look at it. What map is it? If you know, then you've played the game for 5 years, like me. Good job. Wasted your life. But yeah, we've got some tunnels. We've got even more areas to go down. I'm just going to use the camera to bring you guys a TLDR version of this. But it's just beautiful. Like, this map deserves so much more. And I really do think there should be a popular Exile server on it. But ultimately, people are too lazy to even download, you know, a map, download modded weapons, modded clothing and all that stuff. It just takes too much time, I feel like. So last time I played the server, there was only like one popular server. And that was after advertising the server and all that kind of stuff. This build, in case you guys recognize it, I think it's from Namalsk originally. I'm not entirely sure. It might just be an ARMA 2 asset, but I don't believe I've seen it in ARMA 2 normally. I think normally it's just in Namalsk. I can't fucking speak. Can you get outside here? I mean, you could maybe get outside there. There's definitely some bugs here. You know, the map's definitely not finished, but they've got like a team working on it. Everyone's gonna get the magic touch, not like the Chapo Guzman touch. You know, ha 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 ha. Do you guys get it? Yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and explore around in the camera, and you'll see there's some underground bunkers down here. So we've got bunkers to explore, like not that one right there, this one right here. You can walk through it, and it's a dead end. How exciting. But then you've got other places which aren't dead ends, like this one over here. In fact, it is a dead end, but it's a longer dead end. You can see you can go through it, get some PvP here, maybe talk to people, you know. Imagine being down here and hearing a voice or hearing a sound effect. That'd be spooky. This is a dead end. It's got a second floor right here. It's nothing too crazy, but it's nice. And then also you'll see over here, we do have a corridor. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I guess it's right here, where we've got a bunch of these buildings right here, which you can go inside, obviously, from ARMA 2, and get some loot here. So this definitely is, it's gagging to be an end game area. This is where people are going to come when they're geared up or when they want to risk their life and get the intense gear. You can maybe put on like a hazmat suit and maybe it would be radiation here. You know, the possibilities are endless. This is ARMA. It might be laggy and it might run like shit and it might have a smallish community, but the possibilities are endless. I can't be the only one. Did I mention the PUBG thing already? No, I didn't. That was in the last video. I'm going to forget a bunch of things because I've said the same thing 3 times. But PUBG, I think I haven't said this. I don't know. But PUBG, imagine PUBG with like 100 players. I mean, it does have 100 players. Imagine the desert map. It runs just so good, and it's got like plates and like all these small details everywhere. Imagine that map. In fact, I'm going to go to the next area before I waste more of your time. This place is cool, though. You could definitely explore around it a bit more. I just think like going around this map and just exploring it is so much fun. I wouldn't make a video dedicated to doing this and talking about this new idea if I didn't think it was content. I think this is content just because these areas are so fucking cool. This is Pobeda Dam. This place is normally a place people come over to in the DayZ mod to hide their stuff. Then we're going to go and stand right here. There we go. But yeah, imagine like PUBG, but with because it's just so detailed and got so many like really intense buildings with like the, you know, essentially advanced movement built into it, and the voice of IP is decent as well. Imagine that, but like a survival game mode. I think that could be good. Ultimately, the core, I can't say ultimately, the core game mode, Battle Royale, is going to be more popular, but being able to survive in it, I think would be really, really cool. The roleplay potential for it is definitely there as well. It just runs good, it looks good, it's a pretty well-made game. For some reason, this game just runs like shit. And the more and more, you know, small things that are in it, like moss and stuff like this, just makes it run even worse. Like, I'm getting, you know, 50 FPS offline. Not to complain about the FPS, but it's just like PUBG runs so good, considering how detailed everything inside that map is, inside the beautiful new desert map, Miramar, whatever it's called. Anyway, this is the Pobia, whatever it's called, industrial area, which has a hole in the roof as well. I know, how exciting. That's like, the only reason I even got excited and thought this is a good idea is just because of the map. Maybe I just won't even do that idea. Like, I'd love to, but ultimately, if we can't get anyone fit for the job, we just won't do it. But I'd love to do this alongside our current project with a live server and make this a little side thing. But this is like an underground industrial area. Not really sure what you could do here. Maybe honestly would be no point of going here because it's not any good loot, but I'd like to think there's a reason to go here. Maybe for some base building stuff, if we've got base building, maybe, or something like that. And things like AI objectives. I don't know, how do you guys feel about AI objectives on Exile? I don't like them. I really don't know if I want stuff like that. But this place even has like a little dumping ground over here. We've got the tunnel area, which has these planked areas on the outside. I know this because I've been here 3 times. In case I told you guys this already. I mean, I did tell you this already, but I'm going to tell you again. I have done this 3 times. Yeah, this is awesome. I mean, look at it. It's just like, they've really thought about it. They've made, not only for gameplay reasons, you know, flankable areas, but also for aesthetics, these little these little areas right here. There's even this little thing over here. I don't really know what it is, but there's a piece of wood. Look at it. It's a piece of wood. You can walk along it. In fact, even more exciting than this, I'll show you guys in a second. But yeah, in case you're wondering why like caves are so hard to make in this map, it's because this thing right here, it's actually a very thin piece of terrain. It's a model, which is just a piece of terrain. The actual terrain is all the way down here because you just can't make caves in ARMA. The nav map shit is just like, it's a fuck around to deal with. I feel like if it was better mapping tools and just better tools as a whole, there'd be so much more modders and the game would just be more popular because of that. But I feel like because of how complicated some of the shit is with ARMA, a lot of people just don't touch it in the modding side of things. There's this little area over here, which I'm not sure if it's unfinished, but like there's nothing inside it. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. And then you've got the exit right over here. I do believe as well, I remember seeing like an exit out somewhere. Where was that? I remember seeing like a really cute exit. Was that outside the train station? I'm not sure. But anyway, there's a bunch more stuff to show you guys if you haven't seen it already. If you haven't seen Electro before, this is Electro. Damn, it is looking super sexy today. This place is actually underwater, I think, because of the tides right now, because of what time it is in the day, because the tides do go up and down, as you guys know, in ARMA. Just like making all these places look so fucking nice. This place honestly doesn't look that nice. But quickly, I want to go to Chernarus, which is right beside the brand new below airfield. Wait, I mean, no, it's below us, beside the airfield. I'll show you guys this quickly as well. I've got this beautiful area. Maybe you could use these as like points of healing. But this place basically has the Tanoa hangar building. And we've got some high-end military loot which will spawn in here. That's the main thing for, you know, or the reason we want someone who knows how to do exile stuff. Because we want loot spawns to work out right. We want someone who knows how to set up things decently. Like I said, I still want, I think I said this, I want the creative control over it. I want to make the decisions, but, you know, your input still matters. I just have some things I really don't want to do, you know, like we want TFR to be a thing, you know, things like that. Look at this, small detail, a van crashed into it, moved these sandbags right here. We've still got ATC, but this thing is destroyed. You can see we've got debris all over this place, some bullet holes in the wall. Isn't it just beautiful? And then even over here, normally on this map, you do have a little tower crashed over. But this one right here, it's a magic tower with rocks which are flowing. Look at that. Like, seriously, go on our free Chernarus Redux page and tell them you did a good job. Or tell them you did a shit job if you want. Because, like, we deserve it. We deserve more nice words. I can only imagine doing something good and then people saying nice things is... It's good rewarding, because like it happens with me as well. Like I make a video sometimes and you guys are like, that was an okay video, and other times you're like, this is a terrible video, Lewis, why has this video got 10 ads in it? And I'm like, I need a Rolex, you know. So yeah, just go tell them, or just tell them whatever your heart says. What does your heart say here? What does your heart say? Anyway, if we go over here to this city, we've got this beautiful place over here. There is also apparently a new military area, which I don't know where the fuck that is, but over here, the school. Look at this. You can walk across this. Look at that. I tried it before. And you might wonder, but Lewis, there's only one way up this building. You were talking about multiple entrances to buildings before. Well, you can see right here, we're going to have ladders. We've got to have ladders. Okay, then actually look at this before. We don't have ladders. That's kind of embarrassing. But they do have a car. Look at that. That's cool. And then over here as well, I was wondering, does anyone know, why is there nothing going on here? Was this like flags in ARMA 2 or some shit? Does anyone know what we're here originally? Bit of trivia, except I don't know the answer to this trivia question, so, you know, it's you guys versus the world. I'm sorry, man. That's pretty, I guess. Anyway, what's next? Next, we are going to go to one of my favorite places. Yeah, we've been to all of underground places. I want to go to the northeast, and I also want to go check the train station to make sure I didn't miss anything there. Yeah, we've seen Chernarus already, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have. Chernarus pretty cool. It's mostly like the southern area. The northern area is mostly untouched, but the civilian area is just like, even this place over here, you know, heli crash on the roof, moss everywhere. Not enterable, but maybe one day, maybe. We've got this ball from Starry. I don't know why it's here, but it's here. It's just like, look at me, I'm a fucking ball. We know. And if you haven't seen it already, between Chernarus and Electro at Purgatory, we've got the underground, all the little area we can... It's called the tunnel. That's what it's called. A tunnel. We've got a train tunnel, which is also... It's just like a big circle. It's kind of weird. And then also the car tunnel. And then... That's it. There's no other way to get over here. There's a walking path here. We can go hiking. Imagine the adventures we could have. Holding hands. What is this? What is this? What am I looking at? I didn't see this the first time, or the other 2 times I did this video. Look at that. That's hot. Ooh, imagine throwing someone off here. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a bit excited now. I need to calm down. A bit. Wait, what the fuck happened to Electro? Dude, Electro looks different. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted. I mean, it's called Chernarus Redux for a reason. In fact, even small things. Look at this. Look at this. Like, I wish it was a AAA game which just made a game like this, man. Fuck. Look at that. Actually, look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Komarovo Industrial Area just added. Look at this. Look at that. Precision map making. I'm joking. Of course, there's going to be some errors. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Anyway, distraction over, I think, for now. Oh my god. Dude, I don't even know where I am. In fact, I do know where I am. I'm in a cave above the train station. A cave. It's a fucking cave. Imagine what you could do over here. You could do like some drugs, you know? Like, why did DayZ not just suck? Why did it not have 150 players and like planes and stuff? I don't know. I thought it was another entrance into the train station maybe, but like, I don't think I can see it. But like, it's nice that there's even like a lot of detail put into the top of the train station, you know? Of course, there are over here. You know, watch out. Something might land on top of your head, buddy. But anyway, we're going to go to the Northeast Airfield. We're going to go to the Northeast Airfield right now. So this thing over here is perfect for roleplay. Again, like, I'd love to have a roleplay server, but the problem is, like, ARMA's kind of dead. And there's just not enough people for, like, a whitelisted server to make it work, really. Because the thing is, there's been people like, Lewis, unban me. I got a 2-week ban for saying the N-word. Like, just don't say the N-word. There's so many immature people in the community. It's just how it is. It's not as bad as it could be. But it's something like edgy kids doxing and leaking IPs and just trying to ruin everything, which is good in life. Unfortunately, that's just how it is in ARMA. It's a small community. A wireless community would be cool, and there's definitely really good roleplay potential for something like this. But I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe we could try it, but I don't think it's going to happen. But anyway, this area right here is like, I like to think like a quarantine area. So you go through here. You can, at the end of the day, just vote on top of this if you want. But, you know, the idea is if it was roleplay, which it isn't, I think, you could walk through here. You'd bring civilians over here. You get them, like, tested for infection or some shit. There's a few different parts to the test, obviously, because tests take a long time. And then basically at the end, if they're, like, not infected, you bring them here and you say, congratulations, you're a zombie. And then you kill them. But if they're not a zombie, bring them over here. And then they can go and sleep and do some roleplay, you know? We're going to go roleplay sleeping. Wait. No, these are dead people. I mean, I guess we're going to sleep with them. There we go. That's nice. Yeah. And even looking at the entrance of the Northeast, we've got another, obviously that's the Tanoa building, Tanoa. What is Tanoa? I don't know. Got these end buildings right here, which are again from the same pack, but it's just nice to have more buildings to go inside. And we've got the Tanoa terminal right here with a rooftop access, which isn't normally a part of this terminal, no. And then this parking area. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's kind of like a copy-paste job after a while, but it's just so nice. It's just so nice. It's so nice. I don't know, the server could just flop, and maybe you guys think this is low-quality content and you want me to go kill myself, but I'm home alone for Christmas, guys. I'm alone. Well, I'm not home alone. I'm not at home. I'm in America, you know, scary. But I'm alone for Christmas, you know. I'm going to spread the festivities through making videos and stuff and streaming. So I hope you guys can, like, support me on my endeavors and we can get this out before Christmas, you know. That'd be nice. That'd be pretty sick. You know, these boards right here, we're selling those $10. $10 and we'll put your ad right here. I'm just kidding. All right. There is a lot of these fucking boards for, to be honest. It's like the guy who made this, like, was like, yeah. Oh, I guess this is an airport. It's just realistic, you know. There's a lot of people coming through. Realism. Just like DayZ standalone. Super realistic. Also, I was wondering if you guys know, this is Zelenogorsk. It looks mostly untouched, but I swear to God, is this vanilla Zelenogorsk? I don't think it is. I mean, I might be wrong, but it doesn't look like vanilla Zelenogorsk. I just don't know where this military checkpoint is. I could just fly all around the map and eventually find it, but I just think it's unlikely that I'm going to. But I think I've shown you guys pretty much every update with Chernarus Redux. Hopefully you guys think it's a good idea. You know, if you think it's a good idea, drop a like. If you think it's a terrible idea, drop a dislike. Well, if you think it's a good idea, you can drop a dislike anyway. I don't mind. It's up to you, really. Depends on if you're feeling like a fucking Grinch or a nice little Santa. You know, you got a big sack of presents to give me. Or you want to be a fucking prick and ruin my Christmas. Ruin my day. I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight. And it's 5 a.m. So, you know, it's going to be a good sleep because we need to edit this epic video before we go to sleep and upload it. This is Green Mountain. Nothing too special going on here. I think it's a bit different than vanilla. But yeah. Anyway, we're going to go to the final place. So the final place is this place right here. And in fact, a bit of a flashback, although I mentioned this in my last video. But I love Komarovo because this is actually, I was watching my first ever DayZ video earlier from 5.5 years ago, annotation to top XD. But this sign right here, I read the sign. This is the first sign I ever read. And I felt like, oh, it's Ukrainian. I read it like Komapopo or some shit. I mean, it's obviously Komarovo. But like this is where I first met like Sanic.
I think I kind of want to go through a village. Oh, let's see what the sign says. I think this is set in Russia or Ukraine, somewhere like that. Pabo. I'm sure it's pronounced differently. Oh god, is that? Oh god, Sonic. Sonic's over there.
Or whatever, fuck. 5.5 years ago, when I first made a video on a DayZ mod over here, and I had a macro, and I was really bad, and the game was blurrier than my asshole. It was so fucking bad. But, you know, that's what started this channel. It's just beautiful thinking back that far, really. But, yeah. You know, some of you guys were probably playing in a sandpit while I made that video. And now you guys are 10, and you're like, whoa, nice content, Lewis. And I'm like, thanks, man. I don't know why you said that. It's not very good. But anyway, this city is not Komarova. This is just northwest of Stary. You know, some cities definitely still haven't been touched, but this one has been touched. We've got like a little bit of mossy shit going on. And you might think like, oh Lewis, you can't parkour up here. I mean, no, you definitely can. This face over here, you might think, Lewis, you can't parkour up here. You're only a little man. You're like 5 foot tall, mate. Nope, you're wrong. I tried this already. And you might think, can you not shoot through these windows, Lewis? Of course you can. Like, you can shoot through these windows. You can vault inside. No, you can't vault inside them. No, you can. Revolutionary. Bridge and clear, bridge and clear. And we're doing all clicker, all click on, all click on, all click on. Kill confirmed. Alright, anyway, we're going to go vault outside. That was interesting. But yeah, I might be 5 foot tall, but we can still jump up. Wait. There we go. We just jumped up. Look at that. And we can shoot people from on top of this rooftop. But yeah, if you guys, you know, have any idea of like what weapon packs would be good, you know, what mods would be good, yada, yada, yada. Like, you know, we're down to listen. The server we made, you know, the PsiSyn Life server, whatever the fuck you want to call it, was still just, it was an early access test. You know, I hope we can bring something good from the new map and all that stuff. Like, got some hidden secrets that we're going to reveal in a few centuries. Maybe it'll still suck, but you know, I do want good things out of it, and I've got good ideas. It's just like, can we make those ideas come true with, you know, the limited people that even develop ARMA free mods, stuff like that? It's hard. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the video. Let me know what you guys think. I'm excited to launch the server. We're definitely going to launch it, probably, maybe not. Might suck, might only last for a few days, but ultimately we lost a bit of box money because we spent money on a dedicated box, and we tried to make an Excel server and it failed. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Also, did I mention this already? But if you've got like a reserved slot or like VIP or whatever, it'll go on this server too. I don't know how many. I've probably said like a bunch of things twice. I apologize. It's just like, it's really fucking confusing when I made the same video 3 times. But if you, like, we asked for people who made the map if that's okay. So if you have a reserve slot or whatever else, then it's going to work on this server too. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is this a trader zone? I mean, it could be. I don't know. I thought there's no entrance in here. Like, I swear to fucking God. How do you get in here? Teg. No, tech. That doesn't say tech. That says tech. There's no entrance in here. I'm sorry.